All right, so let's talk about another consideration, my lens choice. So for those last two shots, I was between like somewhere around 55, 60 millimeters for my focal length. I'm not saying this because you should go shoot 55 or 60 millimeters. That's not what I mean. It is, I'm using a 24 to 105 millimeter lens. I'm using a zoom lens. Most of the time, if you're in a small space, zoom lenses are usually the way to go, because if I've got an 85 millimeter lens and I want to get a wider shot, I got to keep backing up. And then I'm at as far back as I can go. I'm at my 9 feet. So it's probably not as practical. Being able to zoom is going to allow me to change my composition a little bit better and work in small spaces. The same thing is true though, is if you go for a longer zoom lens. Let's say I take my 70 to 200. How those lenses work is they have a minimum focus distance, which means to focus on her, there's a minimum distance away that I have to be. And so I might actually get stuck and not be able to focus on her in the small space I'm in. For me, I think that a 24 to 105 or a 24 to 70 are going to be really great lenses in tight spaces. You know, for the 24 to 105, I can get 105 for a tight shot, but I can also get wider if I need to have length a little closer to full length. You can use fixed focal length lenses, but I wouldn't go for a long one. I wouldn't go for 85. I think you're probably better off somewhere around a 50, but you'll probably find it easier if you have a zoom lens. One of the reasons I like this 24 to 105 is we look up the specs and I can focus anywhere further than 1.5 feet from her. So a foot and a half, meaning I can actually focus on her for a portrait, like right on her. Now, do I think that's the way to go? Probably not. But I can actually focus closer than this. I can fill the frame with her face if I had no space at all. Now, generally, for many portraits, backing up a little bit and zooming in is going to be preferred. But here, I can either I could shoot 24 and fit her in totally, or I could shoot, this is a really nice portrait compression. Keep your hand soft on your waist there. Good on your thigh, perfect. So I get a nice shot here at 50 millimeters and another shot here at about 90. And I didn't have to move. I was able to work in this space. But if for whatever reason I didn't have 9 feet, I had 6, I would still be able to focus, still be able to get my shot.